I'd like to welcome Mr. Sam Livingston and Mr. Fred Nguyen. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
Today, we're all going to be meeting with the Vice President in what we call a town hall forum or style type of meeting.
Yeah.
What are you guys hoping to put forth here, Mr. Livingston?
Yes. What we're trying to put forward here is we have the Liberians that are in jail. We have 29 Liberians that are in jail, are being jailed by the government of Eden Johnson Sirleaf, of which the Vice President, he having to be part of the government. These people are being placed in jail without trial. And according to the Constitution of Liberia, you cannot keep somebody in jail for more than 72 hours. And up to now, these people have not been given fair trial. And there's also information that we're receiving that these people are being given slow processing, that if they're free from jail today or tomorrow, these people, they will end up dying. Like what happened to Ochar Julu and others that went to jail. I mean, there's the same thing that happened to the people. So we are saying, I mean, I don't know, if the Eden-led government, they are taking revenge of Grenadians, because those that are in jail, they are all Grenadians. And there's nothing that been done. The Liberian community, they are not coming out to say anything. And he, saying of Mr. Boakai being the Vice President of the government, he has knowledge of what's going on. So we're trying to send out a message that every Liberian are equal under the Constitution of Liberia, and they should be given a fair trial. Everybody should have the same treatment. You cannot just suppress one group of people. And we're tired of this. So, I mean, that's why we're trying to send a message out. Maybe he will deliver the message to his people when he go back home. So that's why we are here today.
Mr. Nguyen, outside of just holding the placard that states your position and your plead, how are you guys going to go beyond that to make your position clear to the Vice President in the town hall meeting, so as not to ruffle feathers here?
Well, thank you. If we have the opportunity, we're just going to ask basic questions. Hopefully, he can provide answer if he chooses. Maybe he might decide not to answer. But we all have rights. We know we have a constitution that gave full rights to every citizen of the country. And these people have been arrested for a little over a year now. We just learned that they have just started going to court. And we think that is wrong. If you arrest somebody, we are not saying that they are not guilty. We are not saying whether they are guilty. All we want is to have the same right as every Liberian or every other citizen in the country. Take them to court. Give them due process. If they are found guilty, they can serve the full weight of the law. But if not, you can't arrest somebody and keep them for more than 72 hours. And it's wrong. So we just want to appeal to his good officers by showing our concern by this placard. Hopefully when he passes by, he's going to see what we are saying, and hopefully he might want to, get more from us, or maybe he might want to answer. You know what? He could just say, well, no, these people, I don't have time for them. But you know what? We are hoping that, we didn't know we were going to meet you here. We don't know which other media entity going to come by. And they might see this. I don't think the Liberian government wants it to be shown, especially in this time where you want to say there are no political prisoners in Liberia. I think the kids now, those prisoners that those 29 Grand Gideons, and we don't want to say sectionalized thing or tribalized thing, but that's even make it more fun, ironic, because they're all Grand Gideons from the same county. Before it was Doba and Julu. Now we have 29 more Grand Gideons. If we don't say anything, and I think all Liberians should frown on this. It should not just be a Grand Gideon thing. And I think right now what we learned, we have Councillor Gongolo, who is fighting on their behalf. And that's good development for us, because at least now we know we have they have real council that are going to fight on their behalf. But we just want the VP to know. We want people in Philadelphia to know. When somebody read this, and they didn't even know they had 29 Liberians in jail. Some of them seen it today. They say, oh, is that true? And so, and that's what these kind of things. That's what they do. They open people's eyes, and hopefully, your radio or your media entity might put it somewhere else. That another Liberian gonna see it, and then they're gonna say, no, that's not right. So that's just what we want. Even if they don't allow us to go in there, we have already shown to the world that this is happening in Liberia, and it needs to be the concern of every Liberian.
Why specifically you guys decided to point out only the 29 Grand Gideons?
And that's exactly our point. That's exactly our point. Because if we had not brought this forth, people wouldn't even know. And you may be right. There might be a lot of Liberians who are in jail. But if nobody else comes out to say it, we are not there. We only know maybe because we are from the county and we know those people are our people. But you might be right. There might be other Liberians in jail and people need to speak out. You know, the only thing that I see with our Liberian citizenry is that we praise. And you're going to be here today. Nobody going to want to take on the VP. Everybody, because it's like we all trying to get something. So everybody will go, that Boakai, oh, thank you, you're doing this and you're doing that. It is wrong. Looking is fair and they say, look, why is it that there's no drinking water at the hospital? Why is it that up to now we still got dusty road? So the bias of this is that we are only talking about people from Grand. Maybe those are the people we know about. But I hope every Liberian out there should do the same and speak up. If you know anybody that is in jail, it is not fine. It is not right for anybody to go to jail, especially without a due process.
Okay. Well, gentlemen, thank you very much, and it was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.